So I'll just share with you, so when I'm in a healing room, I have guides all around me, and there's a few that work with me more closely than others, and they transmit energy more than anything else, so they're transmitting energy through. So when I'm working with people, it's like looking inside their bodies, seeing lots of cells moving and reconnecting, and it's like being an electrician. So as the cells reconnect, the light can move through the meridians more easily. So they started chatting to Cameron through me. Like one time we were sitting just at the computer, and they asked to be able to communicate right through my mouth, because most of the time when I've got my hands on people, I'm listening. They'll just chat with me, and they'll have me move my hands, and they literally, it's like I can feel them now. They come and just energetically, it's like a light hand being imprinted inside my cellular structure of my hands. And that's what happens for a lot of us all the time anyway. When we say, gee, I'm feeling sad, I really need a helping hand right now, I really need some love, what will happen is these light beings come and work with us. So just bear with me, and sometimes it's really hard to believe what you're seeing, and you'll think it's just Lisa with a funny voice. And I just want you to trust that I've got no reason to make it up. You know, in some ways it would be far easier for me not to do this, just to sit in my little healing room and do it all in private. But Cam loves it, so so that's why I'm here. And I have to say that as he's done it, and I sit and I watch the videos back afterwards, I go, oh, that's really amazing. Excuse my language. Wow, that's really amazing. So, and it's quite compelling. I'm sitting there going, who's that woman? You know, what's she saying? And so I also want you to be aware what I see when I'm back there. It's like sitting at a train station, watching it all happening, and I've got no control over it. They literally have control over my tongue, and it's like my voice box, that they come in through the gland or the energy center right at the back here, and that's what takes the longest for them to take over. I'll feel them coming, like they've been here for the last 5-10 minutes, but they sit here in the last little, and they're kind of coming in, starting to come in through here, but the last thing is where they take over the voice box, and that's what takes the time. And Ramakara or anyone else who does healing will know that when as you're going in deeper, it's kind of you have to stay in this meditative state as well as still being able to function within your body. So this is like the last, my last defenses are gone, and this is why it's really important that we have trusting people around us, because I can get zapped. You know, if you've got shit or anger or whatever going on, I can get zapped by it. So I kind of rely on Cam to put a big pink bubble around me, so that I feel really, really safe doing what I do. Because it's like I don't step out per se, but you'll watch and you'll feel.
So you step back in, more so when you come back.
And sometimes more than one being will come through. So we should record this so that we can play it back to people every night, so every Wednesday, so I don't have to explain it every time. But the concept is trust and let your body become really soft, because there will be light coming through, and if you give permission, there will be other beings that work with the beings that I communicate with, that will just go around the room and be with you energetically for lifting your vibration, raising the vibration. So if you've got parts of your body that are feeling like they need a lift, or if you've been feeling like you want your heart opened or your liver fixed, or they're saying your minds, you know, for some of you, you might want to enhance your spirit. You call it your spiritual ability or a spiritual connection. Just really relax your mind. Sometimes people find it easier to close their eyes and listen, because you actually can feel the energy come through as my voice changes. And you may feel light, you might even feel things moving around inside your mind. And what I see sometimes is literally like light beings coming down into people's bodies, and oftentimes they enter through here, don't they, Cameron, and right in through the collarbone there. That's so you will go home a little bit lighter. And again, as Cameron said, if you get to a point where you go, okay, this is where I've had enough, I've heard what I came to hear, and I've got a really long trip home and it's raining, you know, feel free, because it's always perfect. The right people leave at the right time, and then the energy kind of gets a little bit more fine-tuned as everyone drops off. So yeah, and then there may come a time where they'll just sit and Cameron will open it up. We'll just get you put that knee down. Cameron will open it up for questions or something if anybody's got a question, and occasionally the past few times they've opened up my eyes. So it's really funny for me because I've got no control, you know. So
it's cool when the eyes open.
And sometimes the energy gets really transmitted through. It's as intense for me as it is for you when the energy comes through. So don't question that it's just a walk in the park for me. This is like a real
workout.
Yeah, it is. It's like light going through my cells like no other. So
She reminds how you equate it to the Lord of the Rings.
yeah. So has anyone seen The Hobbit or the Lord of the Rings? And when he puts the little ring on, and it's like, you know, and he's got this whole like alternate universe thing going on, and everyone else is just ho hum at the other side. So it's like, so literally when I'm trying to communicate, it's like it feels like I'm out in the middle of space sometimes, and they're showing me planets and things moving around. I'm thinking, you want me just to describe that, you know? So predominantly we believe it's Pleiadian because of the colour and the energy and just the pure healing energy of it, and the pure intention is love and healing.